All right, this is going to be part 10 of my series on flat earth, flat wrong response. Okay, so I went and looked up Horizon and its drop, and lo and behold, found Rob Skiba's video again. He covers this subject very well, I might add. So it's just a few second video. Let's check it out. This video right here shows on the my left the horizon with a flat earth, and on my right the horizon with the ball earth. So as you go up, the horizon should drop very similar to what the animation on the right is doing. So that's what is in question. Okay, now let's get back over to Mr. Sungenis and his video.
Very hard to see any curvature because what they call the FOV, the field of vision of a lens, is so limited that you're not going to be able to see the curvature in a lens, even if that edge of the edge of the Earth goes right over the center of the lens. You're not going to be able to see the curvature. So again, it gets real complicated as to how you're going to prove that the Earth is curved. And the flat earthers have already dismissed any satellite evidence because they believe NASA is a corrupt institution.
Absolutely right. We have dismissed satellite evidence because of this. I will go in and I will type, I'm going to go into the internet, pictures of satellites. Here is a picture. That's a cartoon. That's not a real picture. It looks actually kind of real. See, how many types of satellites are there? Yeah, it looks kind of real. But however, that is not a real picture of a satellite. Okay. So let's scroll through some of these. The point is, there are no real pictures of satellites. Drop my cell phone. Where are we at? Go back here. Okay. Yeah, so there we are. That's not a real picture. That's not a real picture. That's animation. That's animation. Animation, not a real picture. Whenever I say animation, I don't mean that. I mean it's a cartoon image. It's a CGI photo. It's a painting. That's an animation. Okay, the point is, okay, you can go on here and just look at all these pictures. None of them are real. None, not a single one of them are real photograph taken of a real satellite. All these pictures are created, and that looks like the satellite types of satellites. This right here looks like the Orion rocket that they're proposing to take out into the Van Allen belts, and they're saying that they have not solved the Van Allen belt problem. So anyways, point is, there are no pictures of satellites. That is that is a huge reason that we do not believe that satellites exist. Why can't they point one satellite at another satellite and take a picture? Why can't they, on the ISS feed, sometimes, show on the feed itself, hey, look, there's a satellite flying right by. Oh, wow, satellite. Oh, cool. Oh, there's another one 10 miles away. You can see it because it's not blocked by the atmosphere. Anyways, that's a huge reason why we say that satellites do not exist. Let's get back to the video.
They believe, we didn't go to the moon. They believe that all this stuff about Mars.
We believe that we didn't go to the moon. We believe that Mars. We believe that satellites are just wandering stars, and we also believe that stars are just lights in the sky, and they're not big, massive balls of flaming gas.
And the sun, and that we send probes and satellites to. That's all bunk. And now the funny thing about it is they have some good evidence on their side, believe it or not. I believe in satellite.
How many times does he say this? They have good evidence on their side. Okay? Good evidence. But yet he still chooses, we have evidence, but yet Mr. Sungenis still chooses to reject that evidence. Why? Why does Mr. Sungenis choose to reject that evidence?
Okay, but NASA put out a photo years ago called Earthrise. I don't know if you remember seeing that or not, but it's supposed to be a picture of a man on the moon taking a picture of the Earth, and the Earth is in phase, so there's like 3/4 of the Earth lit up, and it looks like it's rising above the horizon. Okay, everybody accepted that. Wow, great picture from NASA. A few years ago, somebody turned the contrast up on that picture and found out that it was
exactly right. Rob Skiba did that
photograph, because the contrast showed that it was a rectangle with a picture of the Earth in the middle of the rectangle that somebody had pasted on that photo. Okay, and here NASA for years had been touting this as a picture from the moon of the Earth, and it was basically a fake. Okay, so if you're a flat earther, what are you going to do? You're going to point right to that photo and say, NASA, all they do is give us fake photos. And so, it blow the whole thing up into.
That's not the only photo that we call fake. We don't just point to that one photo. Go look at all the photos. There's anomalies in all of the photos, too numerous to be named right now. The first anomaly that got me was the fact that there is no blast crater. There is no blast radius. The dust isn't even disturbed underneath the lunar lander. The dust should have at least been all blasted, blown away. But it's not even. It's you go look at those pictures and the dust. It isn't even disturbed.
Satellites being fake and all this, so they won't accept any pictures from satellites as proof. Everything for the flat earther, as regards to evidence.
We would accept pictures, but all they give us is CGI, cartoon, photoshopped images. They don't. What we need is real photographs done on real cameras, Polaroids, stuff that can verifiably cannot be faked. Stuff that doesn't look like a painting.
Evidence or proof has to be earth-based. That is, what can we determine from the earth, not from the heavens, you see, because...
Right. What can we determine if the earth is a ball or if it's flat? And we need to determine it without saying the words NASA.
They don't believe anything goes up into the heavens. As a matter of fact, they all believe that there's a dome over the flat earth so that you can't send up satellites past this dome because it's a hard dome. And the reason they think it's a hard dome is because they misconstrue the Hebrew word rakia, as used in the Bible, and confine it to a shape as opposed to a substance. And that means we can't have any rockets or satellites go up beyond this dome. I mean, and it really gets crazy. They talk of...
Rob Skiba goes over this subject in detail. Let's look up this video. This will be the last thing I mention, and then we'll shut the video off. Let me see here. Rob Skiba. Firmament. Is the firmament just an expanse? Let's see here. Just an expanse, or is the vaulted dome of the circular flat Earth, or is it the vaulted dome of the circular flat Earth? Rob made a 46-minute video detailing this subject. Let me see. He goes
Vaulted
into
dome, the word is aguda, a structure fitted together over the earth. He who calls for the waters is Venus and the sun and moon, everything else is spherical. There's a whole lot of other, with all the research I've been doing, ready to throw the towel on this.
Anyways, it's a 46-minute video, and it's got some good stuff. It's got some good stuff, I'll tell you what. Okay, all right. The name of the video is Is the firmament just an expanse, or is it the vaulted dome of the circular flat Earth? Or you could just type in Rob Skiba and the word firmament. Okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna check out. G-Man out. Until next time.